So if you want to hear any lore whatsoever, make sure you're in the Discord. Once a week, I'll ask a question. First person to get the question right gets to pick the lore. This week, nobody picked it, so I picked it myself. And the lore is on Gizmo from Fallout 1. A gargantuan man who runs his own casino in the west side of Junktown. A glutton who bullies those in his way. Hates do-gooders like Killian Darkwater, who he wants to take over Junktown from. So Killian Darkwater's grandfather, after the Great War, started whatever you want to say, Junktown. And Gizmo, let me see if his age is on the wiki. Hold on. Gizmo's age actually isn't on the wiki here, but I mean, there's a picture of him on screen, so you can see that he's older. It's 80-something years. He's definitely not 80, but I wouldn't be surprised if through the Killian Darkwater's lineage, the Darkwater lineage, I wouldn't be surprised if he, like, knew Killian's dad or, like, even somewhat of Killian's grandfather and was just like, fuck this guy. But he wants to take over the town from Killian. Gizmo has tried to kill Gillian multiple times. Each time he's attempted to kill him, he kept his hands pretty clean and never did any of the dirty work himself. He had all of the dirty work outsourced to the skulls. So I just wanted to double check the skulls on the wiki real quick. There's honestly not that much on here to say about them. Other than there's like Vinny, Victor, Shark, Sherry, and then a Skulls gangster. They do all the dirty work for Gizmo. They're like low tier, they're raiders with a name pretty much. And they do his dirty work, but it says right here, Vinny has a deal with Killian Darkwater. The Skulls do not bother Killian, and he does not bother them as long as they keep it low key. So he has the Skulls like working for him, but like they don't give a shit. I have written in my notes here, he's a piece of shit, Gizmo. He has a lapdog or bodyguard named Izzo, who is a master of martial arts and is rarely not at his side. Illicit business is his business, Gizmo. He knows several traders in the business of illegal goods that are in the hub that he has a connection with. And he has one goal and one goal only, and it is power. If Killian was to no longer be alive or be around for whatever reason, Gizmo could have full control of Junktown. Actually, let me see something quick while I'm here. There's going to be a clay model of Gizmo's head on screen. I know there's an ending that you can get if he kills Killian and takes over Junktown, and it pretty much turns into like this cesspit of debauchery and sleaziness and sex. All right. That's pretty much everything I have written. It's everything I've really wanted to go over. So let's go over some of the fun facts that I'm going to get right off the wiki. I get all of my lore off of fallout.fandom.com. After Gizmo's death, his corpse is left where it was, keeled over his desk. If the Vault Dweller visits the casino sometime later, his corpse appears changed, rotting, with insects flying above it. Should the Vault Dweller return a while later, the corpse is no longer there. Gizmo is also much larger than the non-playable character. He never walks. He attacks from his desk, making him an easy target. He, along with Overseer Jorcerin, are the only two people in the game that are seen sitting down. In the files for Fallout 2, Gizmo remains as what is referred to as legacy content. He only appears in the first one, and his talking head, his entire character, is voiced by Jim Cummings. So not only is Jim Cummings doing the voice of the Master in this game, he's also doing the voice of Gizmo. And on top of that, he's the voice of Winnie the Pooh, which is never going to not make me laugh. Because every time I see Winnie the Pooh now, all I think is like, the Unity. Like, I just think of this amalgamated human, our boy Rich, just fused into a bunch of other people. Just die. That makes sense to somebody. That makes sense to somebody who's played Fallout 1. I think that's about it. That is lore. Cool.